This is World Opera Day, and we are Opera InReach.
We would like to start this day with an acknowledgement of all the lands we are fortunate enough to practice on.
World Opera Day would not be complete without acknowledging the fabric of our identity as Canadians.
For generations, the lands on which we have met have been the home of many communities of Indigenous peoples.
As we tirelessly work towards an industry with mutual respect and dignity, it is our duty to continue to broaden our understanding of the atrocities and the indignity and adversity that Indigenous communities have faced and continue to face in this country.
We graciously acknowledge the traditional caretakers of the lands that we gather on.
Here in Vancouver, we acknowledge that the land on which we gather is the unceded territory of the Coast Salish peoples, including the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh nations.
In Calgary, we acknowledge the traditional territories of the Niitsitapi Blackfoot and the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta. This includes the Siksika, the Piikani, the Kainai, the Tsuut'ina, and the Stoney Nakoda First Nations, including Chiniki, Bearpaw, and Wesley First Nations. The City of Calgary is also home to the Métis Nation of Alberta, Region 3.
Here in Winnipeg, we would like to acknowledge that we are in Treaty 1 territory, and the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and the homeland of the Métis Nation.
And here in Ontario, we acknowledge that the lands we practice on are the traditional territories of the Wendat, the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Métis, and the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation.
We still have a long way to go, but this is an important step towards healing and actualizing the dream of a truly multicultural and equitable Canada.
Opera to us is community. It takes many people and a village to produce.
Opera looks to us like a mosaic. It has many colors, many shapes, and fits any mold.
Opera is innovative. It looks for ways to grow and doesn't leave room for stagnation.
Opera is inclusive. It opens the door to diversity and ensures that those who walk through the door are welcomed and heard.
Opera is bold. It challenges stereotypes and the status quo and never stops asking the tough questions.
Opera is political. It isn't afraid to amplify the situations of today and humanize those outcast by society.
Opera is beauty. It transcends genre and is a medium that brings all of art together.
But like our country, opera has a long way to go.
The future we want for opera is one that allows all voices to be amplified.
An industry that all Canadians understand belongs to them and thinks of them first.
A place where race, sexuality, gender, religion, socioeconomic status, geographical location, and all other barriers do not exist to limit any individual's ability to feel belonging.
On World Opera Day, we acknowledge all that opera was, is, and what we strive for it to be.
As our organization grows, we hope that opera will grow as an art form that both acknowledges its past and embraces its future.
This is our opera.
This is the future we want.
This is World Opera Day.
This is World Opera Day.
This is World Opera Day.
And we are Opera InReach.